We're now going to proceed to a special installation of the rear bumper stoppers for the Dodge Ram 2014. For this, we provide a special bracket because this vehicle uses a coil spring at the rear. For the front of the rear wheel, we're going to use the bumper stopper which is provided in the regular kit. For the bumper stopper at the rear of the wheel, we're going to use the nut and the bolt and the slider from the other kit and install it on the new bracket. And this is the slider we're going to be using now. And this is going to be the front bumper stopper and rear bumper stopper that we're going to use for this vehicle. The first step is going to be to remove the nut that is attaching the sway bar link. We're going to install the bracket to the frame. As you see, there is already two holes. If there is nuts on there holding the fifth wheel bracket, you will have to remove them. Now we're going to install the bracket. There is two spacers in between the bracket and the frame. Use the first nut. We're now going to install the second bolt. We'll have to push, applying some pressure in order to bolt on the top bolt. Partially tight all the bolts. Do not tight completely so that you can install the lower bolts. Reinstall the linkage using the bolt and make sure to put back the washer. Use the same nut that was used on the truck. It is the same thread. Now you're going to want to tighten all the nuts at the top and at the bottom. This now completes the installation of the rear bracket. So step 3, we're going to install the slider on the rear bracket. We're going to rotate the bracket 180 degrees and put the long part towards the inside. We're going to slide it on. And we're going to adjust the height according to the ground. Normally the height adjustment according to the ground is in between 10 and 12 inches. Once it is in the right position, you're going to want to tighten the nut in order to keep the slider into place. Step 4, we're going to install the front bumper stoppers on the rear wheel. To do so, you're going to be using the brackets that are included normally with the regular kit. You're going to want to install the brackets on the swing arm. To position the bracket, you're going to bring it all the way up to the front and towards the outside of the vehicle. After doing so, you're going to want to bring it back so that it doesn't interfere with the bracket of the swing arm. We're now going to tighten the bracket in this position. The last step is going to be to adjust the height of the slider. The height in the reference to the ground is always the same, in between 10 and 12 inches. And now we're going to tighten the nut that holds the slider into place.